Hi, collective. I'm back to do another reading for you today. Let's cleanse this space for you, for us. Thank you, Spirit, for being with us today. Please cleanse this space for myself and the collective. I rebuke any low vibrational beings and negative forces sent to myself or the collective. Any negative energies, hexes, and curses sent to myself or the collective will be returned to sender and transmuted into love, peace, and prosperity. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you for your love. Protection, Spirit. Thank you. Okay, let's do a quick reading today. I'm going to do the shadow, the shapeshifters, oracle shapeshifters for the predictor cards, and then I'm going to use, I think I'm going to do quick reading today and just do oracle. Probably not going to do tarot today, okay? Just to get something a little bit, get a little message out quickly, okay? Please keep in mind that gender and time are fluid in tarot, so I could be talking about a he, but I'm referring to a she, or I could be saying she and I'm referring to a he. It just depends on where you are at, where you hold your energy. You could be more in your masculine energy, or you could be more in your feminine. For example, I'm in my masculine energy, or more in my masculine energy because I was in survival mode most of my life. And so my partner helps me to balance my feminine and masculine energies out. All right, let's get started. And also, if this message scares you in any way, it is not your message. Please move on to a reading that does resonate with you. My readings are not here to scare you. They are here just to confirm what you already intuitively know. Okay, let's get started. Spirit of my highest white light, what messages do you have today for my collective? What do they need to be aware of? Spirit, thank you. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you. So we have Alice in a Sea of Tears. This is someone who was casted away. They're feeling abandoned, okay? But it could be something to do with having to do with their own issues. They did it to themselves. Okay, somebody's feeling abandoned. With 2 kittens, you must choose. Somebody's here must make a choice. The Golden Phoenix, something you thought finished burst back into your life. Somebody here must make a choice. Somebody's in a sea of tears, but I feel like this person did that to themselves. They put themselves into their own mess. Little Red Riding Hood, I'm not a victim. With Little Red Riding Hood, you chose not to be a victim. Collective, good for you, and you are unlike anyone else. Your contradictions and complexities are interesting. Okay, so you could be very different, a different person, different individual. I think I'm going to go with the Kev, intuitive Kev. You're very, yeah, somebody cast themselves out. I just received that. Somebody cast themselves out because of your uniqueness. Somebody could have been making fun of the way that you are unique. Somebody here is a big bully. Yeah, you're dealing with a bully. Somebody here is a huge bully. They did not like your contradictions and complexities. They didn't like your uniqueness. They were intimidated by it, so they spread a bunch of false rumors about you. They did a smear campaign on you because you were different, collective. And that could have hurt you at the time that it happened, but this person is now reaping their karma for what they did. They casted you out and bullied you, and they are now, looks like they are now reaping their karma. This always happens. I always bend my nail cuffs. Okay, so gonna have these for my tarot readers soon enough. Okay, all right, let's get into it. So somebody here, like, they made fun of you. They kind of bullied you. They made fun of you because you were different, and they cast you out. Possibly for years, collective. They possibly took a lot of years of your life away when they did this. They caused a lot of havoc in your life, probably tore up and destroyed a lot of your relationships in your life because of jealousy and envy. This same person is being cast out. They feel abandoned from the same situation. So they're feeling the same way that they made you feel before, okay? So, I mean, that's good. It's neither here nor there because you could care less. You've possibly moved on with your life and you no longer have to hold this, whatever they're doing. And then I got again, too, that there was a second round of these demonic entities that came to oppose you, okay, collective? They came to be your opposition. And I'm thinking, like, I'm picking up, too, that there was a demon, possibly a parental figure that was after you for most of your life. For me, it was a mother figure, and this demon could have jumped bodies, okay? They could have went from one group to another group to another group trying to take you down. This entity was really much after you, but they got stopped in their tracks, okay? And the same entity, they're getting opposition. They're feeling an evil eye they're sending evil eye towards you. They're being cast out by their peers. They're out in the depths of the ocean by themselves, feeling abandoned in their own tears. This is a karmic feminine energy that tried to ruin your life. It could be a sister. It could be a childhood friend that possibly is still obsessed with you and still stalking you to this day. I do have a sister that had teamed up with my childhood bullies to come after me and try to ruin my life. Now, for you to give up your whole entire life to do that to somebody, that's sad, right? That's really shows how much of a life they do not have or possess. You moved on from this situation, collective. Yeah, I feel like you've healed through it. You moved on from this situation, and now you're in a commitment. You're in a very solid and stable commitment, okay? And somebody's in their thoughts about it. They're in their thoughts of you. They possibly want to be in a commitment with you, and they are mad that they are not. That is too bad, right? Your pathway is lit up and clear, and this is karma for your bullies. It looks like these are just childhood bullies that have been after you. Could be family bullies too. Could be a sister, a sibling that has been after you, envious and jealous, and they are being abandoned, cast out in the sea, abandoned by themselves, floating in the sea of their own tears. Now, they created this mess themselves, so now they're just going to have to sit and take it in. 2 kittens you must choose. This is a choice. You may have a choice between a nice guy. Your chakras are in balance. They're all in alignment, collective. You have a choice of some kind. This could be you or it could be someone else. This could be a nice guy in your energetic field that has a choice to make. Now, the fruits of your labor, the work that you've been putting in is coming to fruition, okay? And this is causing somebody to be in emotional pain. Your fruits coming, your hard work coming to fruition is causing someone else emotional pain. And the only reason this has caused somebody emotional pain is if they were trying to stop you. Okay, that's the only reason they would be in emotional pain is if they are trying to destroy you and they did not succeed in destroying you, collective. That is too bad. They're going to have to go to God. This is causing these people confusion because they were stuck in a bunch of illusions. They created a bunch of illusions that they got stuck in, okay? And they caused this themselves. And they see you as the rich girl, the girl with the pentacles, the girl who has everything figured out. And this is causing people to have animosity to you or towards you. They can kiss your whole entire white ass. They can kiss your whole ass. Okay? Fuck off, because you could care less how angry they are or how much animosity they feel. You could care less. They can go and sit and ruminate in their little negative circle amongst each other. You could care less. with the Golden Phoenix, something you thought was finished burst back into your life. These people are doing death magic on you. They want you gone. They want you unalived and dead. Okay, and you could care less. And you already know this, being the High Priestess. Yeah, and this is causing these people, because you already know, it's causing them to be mentally and emotionally unstable, because they were hoping to manipulate you and everyone around them, but it's not working. It looks like the masks are coming off, and this is causing you to have an achievement. Something you thought was finished burst back. Yeah, you abandoned this situation. You were like, sayonara, motherfuckers! I see you next lifetime, bitches! I don't have time for your negativity. Fuck off. Fuck right off. You probably even sang it into a mic. Fuck off. And anyway, I cannot sing for the life of me. You are a rising star. You told him to fuck all the way off. And you said, sayonara, motherfuckers. I will see you next lifetime. I will not deal with you in this lifetime. Fuck off. Good for you. And because of that, you've got your whole, you've handled this remarkably, collective. And because of that, because of the way you handled it, you're now building up. You have good karma, dharma coming to you, okay? This could be many blessings. You're in your North Node collective with Little Red Riding Hood. You decided not to be these people's victim. You were like, fuck you, you can victimize yourself, fuckers. And you did just that, and now they are victimizing themselves, okay? You're ascending, and you could give two shits less about these poor, insecure, pathetic little fucks, right? Yeah, and you could be starting your own soul tribe family. And you could have a lot of friends, a lot of people within you that you consider family, because it's not always blood, right? It's who is sent to you. And you could care less about these people. These people think that you need them so you can fulfill your wishes, but you're already fulfilling those wishes. They're just like they're like a speed bump, right? And they want to make themselves so relevant in your life, but they're not relevant at all. You could be receiving a house, a message about a home, or there's a message about a home. And these flying monkeys could be trying to stop it, or could be trying to stop a message or get into the middle of the message, okay? This is regarding a child. They want to bring tears to a child, or they want to hurt a child. These are your demons. Yeah, they want to come in the middle of a relationship. You are unlike anyone else. Your contradictions and complexities are interesting. And you are with Intuitive Kev. You are an intuitive star seed. You could be a chosen one collective. And yeah, this is an ending to these people because of how special you are. They're going to have to stay the fuck far away from you as possible. These dumb fucks cannot have 2 cents to say in your life. They're not even relevant, right? They're irrelevant people. Yeah, you've got real love in your life, and this is bothering these people because they're miserable fucks who are unhappy with their own life. This could be a twin flame union. They're trying to force their way into your life because you're so unique and interesting. Yeah, because you're in bliss. You're living in bliss, and these people, there's an ice queen that wants to live in the same bliss that you're living in, but they can't. They're enamored with you. Yeah, they want to bring you legal action because they're jealous of you and they are in poverty and need help, and you care less. Yeah, they're gonna have to sit there. They're gonna be so, they had an expectation that you would be helping them out. They think they are so something else. They think they're so special, right? Yeah, with Rich Guy, they thought you were gonna give them all of your money, collective. These people thought. Oh gosh, this is an entity attachment. Somebody here has an entity attachment, and you know this, they have an issue with your occupation. Having an entity attachment is their occupation. This is a Jezebel. They use the entity attachment for doing their dirty works. Yeah, you're showing yourself self-love, self-care. They don't like it. The Ice King is not happy about your self-love. There's a whole community here that you have worked up about your self-love. They are so mad, collective. They're so mad about your divinity, right? They're so mad about your self-love and divinity, and they're trying to file false paperwork and start a false narrative. They want to bring a false narrative to the courthouse. Yeah, they want you in bondage to them because you don't give a fuck about them. And all you care about is your faith, and they see that and it pisses them off. Collective, you piss them off. Your divinity, you're pissing them off because the veil is lifting. People are seeing the situation for what it is. There's nothing here to hide. And because people are seeing the situation for what it is, it's surprising them. Yeah, you have a karmic masculine. Yeah, they're pissed off at his sweetheart. They're gonna have to stay pissed off. Yeah, this is could be a boss or a father figure wants to bring you a love offer, and you could give 2 fucks less. You're like, sayonara, motherfuckers. I don't want your love offer. Yeah, this is pissing them off that you don't want to have anything to do with them, and that's too bad. That's just how it is, and they're gonna have to accept it, whether they like it or not. Okay, I hope this helps. I'll be back with another message soon. Bye.